Good morning, HWC kids. Question for you. Do you ever feel alone or feel like you're sinking because you're sad or hurt or lonely or going through something really hard? Well, if you remember from last week, Daniel and his friends Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego had been taken from their homes and their families, taken to a new land, and were asked to serve King Nebuchadnezzar. Well, King Nebuchadnezzar wanted everyone to worship him because, well, he was king, right? He deserved to be worshipped. But Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego loved and followed God only. They refused to bow down to King Nebuchadnezzar and his false gods. So the king ordered them to be thrown into the fiery furnace. Do you remember that story? Daniel's friends were probably already feeling pretty alone because they'd been taken from their homes and their families, and they were the only ones not worshiping King Nebuchadnezzar. Well, now they were going to be thrown into a furnace and burned alive. Talk about feeling alone and scared. Do you remember what happened, though, with the three friends that were thrown into the furnace? They didn't burn up, right? Not a hair on their heads was burned. They didn't even smell like smoke when they came out of the furnace. Well, do you remember what else happened? There was a fourth person that appeared standing with them. They weren't alone in the furnace. Someone was with them, going through the hard stuff with them. God was there. God was protecting them. Without God, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego would have sunk. They would have been burned alive. They would have sunk just like this orange without the peel on it, right? The loneliness, fear, and hardship would have been too much for them. But with God's protection surrounding them, kind of like this orange with the peel still on, they stayed afloat. They didn't burn. God helped them stay on top of and rise above their hardship. They overcame it. And the best part is that King Nebuchadnezzar saw this and started worshiping God as well. In fact, he ordered the whole kingdom to worship the God of Daniel and his friends because he noticed something different about them and noticed that God was with them and protecting them. So today, if you feel like you're alone or afraid or in over your head, surround yourself with God and other people who love God, and his protection will lift you up. You are not alone. God is with you always. Have a great day.